Hello, everybody. This 25-day push-up challenge for men's mental health has been going on for a while, and I've been nominated twice to do it. And the first time I started doing it a few days ago, I decided to redo it to what I feel is an awful lot more effective. So I'll be doing the 25 push-ups and all that sort of jazz. I'll definitely be making it a bit more progressive than just 25 push-ups over 25 days. I definitely want to get up to 50 push-ups in a row, which would be pretty cool. And then probably do 100 push-ups each morning, which I've done before, but it's just about consistency. So I'm shifting this whole challenge away from mental health, because the actual term mental health doesn't really help people. For me, what works an awful lot better is emotional health, and men just don't talk about feelings. It's really that simple. And the more we talk about feelings, the freer we become and the more feedback we get from the environment. So if we're hot and we ignore our feelings of being hot, you're not going to be comfortable at all. If you're angry and you ignore your feelings around anger, you're just not going to process it and release it, and you'll end up getting sick eventually down the line. The same with all our emotions and feelings. So ultimately, what people want in life are feelings. So the typical story is somebody went out, made $1 million, and realized his life was unfulfilled. He thought the $1 million was going to bring him happiness or her happiness. So ultimately, what they wanted was fulfillment and happiness. So let's just bypass all the bullshit and just go straight to feelings. And we can start working on feeling better now. It's really that simple. And so by going for a run, which I've already done today, I feel better. It's that simple. So straight away, I automatically think better. So that's why I find this concept of mind and mindset in the way, because you just go for a run and you feel better and automatically think better, but you think better for the rest of the day. If you eat better, you feel better and you think better. If you're hungry, that feeling of hunger makes you think of food. So the more we pay attention to feelings over thoughts, because we can have a thought, we have 20 to 60,000 thoughts a day, and all of them are meaningless. But we can be depressed for a lifetime, or we can be in love for a lifetime. We can have a passion for a lifetime. So which is more effective? Obviously, the passion. Uh, so for me, to make this more meaningful for myself and more meaningful for you, is actually getting into sharing something real, and something productive, and something that's proactive, instead of just saying I did this challenge today, I do this challenge tomorrow, I nominate so and so, great, whatever. Whereas if we get into talking about real things, and real things are feelings, we feel better. So, and we feel better consistently. We let go of our insecurities and stop being insecure and achieve more because we're not insecure, and all that sort of jazz. So for me, on day one of this emotional health for men, the big challenge for me is consistency with social media. I've failed at this time and time again. I've deleted my Facebook account quite a few times over the years, because I've really had big issues with social media, marketing myself, promoting myself, and stuff like that. Um, and so this challenge, the 25 push-ups, 25 days, is an experiment for myself, a challenge for myself around consistency. And if you want to, tomorrow I'll probably be talking about sexual shame or some other thing. A couple of days ago I posted a very personal video. You can go check that out. It's a lot more raw than this, and I intend on just sharing, and showing people that it's actually pretty easy to share when you're just not ashamed of yourself. But if you're talking to people and friends who are already ashamed of themselves, it then becomes very difficult. So what I challenge you to is actually to share something with me, either in the comments or personally. What's your challenge? What would you like to achieve over the next 25 days? What would be fun for you? What would be challenging for you? What would you like to move or get rid of? What would you like to deal with? What would you like to improve? Do you want to improve your confidence? Do you want to improve your sexuality? Do you want to improve how you feel about yourself? Do you want to improve your job, your money, your self-worth? What do you want to improve over the next 25 days? And or what do you want to share? What are you ashamed of? What are you insecure about? Whatever. I've probably had all of it. Most people do in some way, shape, or form. And I've dealt with outrageous stuff, crazy stuff with people. So if you just want to share privately or publicly, and just challenge yourself. A really good thing to kind of tap into, if this feels like the right thing for yourself, generally the most effective thing to share is the first thing that comes up as you think about what will I share. And then that first thing that pops up is generally the thing that is holding you back the most. So if the first thing that pops up is sexuality, say something about sexuality. Or if the first thing's about debt or business or whatever, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever, just say it. I don't give a shit, really. That's the truth. I'm not going to project any nonsense onto it, but it'll definitely free you up, and I'm happy to hear and listen. So here's my first 25 push-ups. If you can see me, so 25. There you go. So here we go. Men's emotional health challenge, day one. Share some shit you're scared of and have some fun. Have a good day.